What up, y'all? Welcome back to Yeah, I Said It, the podcast for all things sports. And today we got to talk about NIL, college football. Is it fucking up college football? Question to the panel. Also, we got to give y'all our Super Bowl picks. And should the NBA rule about the amount of games you should play to get an award at the end of the season? Should we revisit that? You got a problem with it now? Now that we seeing it unfold? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Minds might be changed. Next on Yeah I Said It Sports. Subscribe, y'all. Please subscribe and comment down below. What up, family? Hope your mama's doing all right. Welcome back to Yeah, I Said It, the podcast for all things sports, the podcast for the fans and by us, the fans. I am your co-host, Chris, and I got the whole crew with me here today. What up, family?
What up? What up? What up?
What's up?
Nothing much, man. I feel good, just worked out. But before we get to the sports, gotta give some sad news. I'm sure everybody done seen it. My man Carl Weathers, man. R.I.P. to Carl Weathers.
Yeah.
Passed away, man. I'm sure y'all know him from everything from Rocky to Action Jackson to him being the voice of Jax in Mortal Kombat video games. So that was super sad. I wasn't expecting that, but I've seen him in a lot of stuff. I've seen this man on TV for pretty much my whole damn life. So that was pretty sad to see that he passed away, man. So RIP to my man Carl Weathers, man.
Hey, RIP also Toby Keith, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Crazy.
Yeah. So prayers to their families and everything, man. It's a sad one, man. But we gotta talk about jump straight into the sports. Y'all know how we do it. So NIL, players is getting paid. People are getting upset because certain schools is paying players and they can't keep up. Miami, Ohio State, Alabama, they paying them. They coming off the dough. And some other schools is getting mad because they can't afford. We ain't got that kind of dough. Is NIL messing up college football, y'all? I'm just going to throw it out there. Is it messing it up? Is it still like a gap? Or do you feel like it's just the same shit, just in a different way? Sean, I see you nod, man. It's the same shit, just in a different way?
Yeah, I mean, they've been doing that shit forever, bro. I mean, every school got its own benefits and incentives. You know what I'm saying? So, again, I mean, I do feel as if it has to be governed some kind of way, like a cap or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, it's like they getting paid for their name, image, and likeness, but the school's still getting billions of dollars from TVs, concession stands, and like the NBA, they even have a share with the players. You know what I'm saying? The owner share. I bet you they don't want to go down that road.
Well,
let the college share that bread.
Well, the reason why I'm asking that is because I think where the game is at this point is suffering is that a lot of college coaches would rather coach if they have the opportunity. They're leaving for the NFL. So you had Jeff Hafley, who's the head coach of Boston College, dip out. He just said deuce.
Who Boston College got going in the first round?
I mean, they ain't got nobody. But last year they had what's the name's boy? Brianna's receiver going first round, and Zay, he out. But Jeff Hafley went to the Green Bay Packers to be offensive coordinator.
He would have been good no matter where he went.
Yeah, And my thing is just like Benny Siegel said, get down and lay down.
We are seeing an influx of coaches because they also seen that said that Chip Kelly was trying to get the offensive coordinator job for the Raiders, and he the head coach of UCLA. So a lot of people are saying that they don't want to deal with, the rigors of being a college coach no more. So a lot of the good coaches is like, I'm out. This is not what I signed up for.
It ain't enough jobs for all of that, though, bro. Is it?
Yeah,
Like, it ain't enough jobs
No,
in the
no,
league for everybody to acknowledge the league.
it's
yeah,
not enough jobs for all that for everybody in the league right now. But it also, if you're a good coach, why would I? A lot of the coaches are like, if I'm a good coach, why am I going to just stay here and do all this other shit? It's like being in the pros. I might as well just go be a pro coach. If I got to do all of this, like
I'm gonna
I ain't
say,
got no off season at this point.
it's not just like going to the pros because there's a difference between teaching these young kids and coaching grown ass men. First of all,
Yeah.
the incentives are going to be totally different. Second, it's just everybody. I feel like it's just like that right now. It's going to be because before they was just holding players scholarship shit. Everybody can't pay everybody, so eventually it's going to spread around. Somebody going to take less money to get on the field to show what they can do and possibly go to another school where they can make some more money.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ain't going to be no different. It's just
No,
now.
it's more than enough people to play for them to pay. Like, yeah, all the schools don't have money. And while they are giving them scholarships, that does count, but they do ask a lot for them. They could pay them something. Like, no, they might not be able to pay the amount of money that like the big schools pay, but there's more than enough money out. They wouldn't have a program if they didn't have money under most circumstances. Like, you
Yeah, I
can't
feel like shoot.
the money.
Everybody can't get $1 million.
Yeah, I'm
Everybody
telling
can't
you.
get $500,000. But shoot, you think these players ain't gonna go sit behind these dudes and make no money, and another school probably off. Hey, shoot, we'll give you 150,000. We'll give you 200,000, man. Shit, them boys gonna
It'll
tell.
be are they trying to win? Or are they trying to get paid? Like just like any other thing. Some people gonna go to win, some people going to get paid. Some education might happen somewhere in the middle for some of them.
And I feel like
Just like
that's
it is
all
now.
they changed. It's a couple of dudes that done went to these schools and they don't give a fuck. They know they going to the league.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you just
You gotta do, you know what I mean? You gotta
gotta
do at least 3 years out of high school for college. So they're gonna be somewhere for 3 years.
Them boys like, man, I'm coming here because I got to. If I could have, I'd have played here 1 year and dipped. I don't need no damn scholarship.
Well, this is where I think it's headed because I don't know if y'all know this, but the men's basketball team at Dartmouth, they unionized.
That's
Yeah, I
good.
saw something about
They
that.
were
I didn't read the
just
article though.
yes,
Yeah.
they were just recognized as
Yeah, by a
employees by the
judge.
National
That's real.
Labor Board, and ain't nowhere around it. Like what Sean was saying, they don't want to share in the revenue streams as far as
Yeah.
TV and everything else. That's where they headed because now that they've been recognized as workers, as employees for the universities, as basketball players, that's where they headed. They're gonna have to pay these players. The money gonna have to either come from the schools or directly from the NCAA or however they want to do it, or the conferences, because you got the Big Ten and the SEC doing they came up with an advisory board and they met this past week to try to fix college football because the NIL and coaches are just saying, I'm out. I'm not doing this. I'd just rather go pro if I got the opportunity, and they dipping out. So that part is interesting. The fact
Move
that
on out the way so we can find the next Nick Saban, Bear Bryant, and all of that. Move on out the way. Because now this is a part of the job. As far as the union shit, man, most of these student athletes, especially talking about these Power 5 schools, these dudes, they put more attention into their sport than they do class.
Yeah.
Yes.
That shit is a job, bro. And I work for a Division II team. These motherfuckers ain't never in class. They do more study hall than anything because they always practicing. They always on the road.
Facts. And when they
So
ain't
it's
doing
like a
that, they
job
train.
anyway. And you still expect them to get their schoolwork done, or you gonna pull their scholarship.
Yep.
Unionize me, cuz.
That's where they headed.
I ain't mad at them.
That's why I told you last night, Chris. If the NCAA would have been breaking off piece of the pie, they wouldn't have this issue.
We wouldn't even be here.
All of this stuff would have been done, figured out. But now this thing just happened. So now you just gotta iron out the wrinkles as it go along. It just so happened, hey, it's gonna be public all the time.
Mm-hmm. And see, that's the sad part is the fact that the NCAA could have avoided this if y'all just would have been like, all right, we're gonna
Treat them like employees.
treat them like employees.
I feel them. They like we giving you an education, but I'm like, you make them do a lot for that shit.
But see, and that's another thing too. So, do you think that they just gonna be like, you know what? Since y'all getting paid now, y'all pay for y'all education. That could be the possibility. Like, since you're an employee at a university,
I feel you, but this job is the university. I can't work here without being in school. So guess what? That's part of the job.
Yeah.
Right. Now, are you been on a full four rides? That's a little different to me.
I mean,
But
I don't
mean, like they might keep you year to year.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much how it is now.
Get off of the full ride 4-year thing,
Mm-hmm.
but they got to be in school to play the sport, so that's part of the job.
I agree. Yeah. I'm just playing devil's advocate because they're gonna try to
about that too. It makes sense, and I get it because we paying you, but it's at the same time it's like this is my job. I got to be able to go to work. The only way I can come work at this place is if I'm in this school. So that's not the same to me.
I feel it, man. I just was, I just trying to think ahead and see where it's gonna go next.
Figure out a way to try to pull something back from them.
Scholarships, shit, you gonna have a lot more niggas transferring.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfuckers gonna be like, bruh, this school is high as fuck.
Yeah. Right. I can go somewhere.
Y'all ain't gonna lower the price of shit. I'm gonna have to go somewhere I can afford.
Mm-hmm. My NIL deal is a half.
Like
is $100,000. Y'all charge $100,000.
Everybody can't play a sport, so it's like,
right?
If you want to not suck in your program at whatever level, you got to pay these dudes.
Well, see, I don't know if this is going to trickle down. I understand we got the basketball team that's been recognized as employees. Is this going to trickle down to like the swimmers and the gymnastics people and you know what I'm saying? And
I don't know if they care as much because sometimes they are going to school for just an education, like.
Mm-hmm. And that's what I mean. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so
it would have to apply to the sports that bring in the most revenue. So maybe
correct. Your basketball and your football.
2 or 3 sports that bring in the most revenue for the school. Those people
that wouldn't work at all, especially as
off of the revenue. You're just gonna have to go with it.
That wouldn't work at all as an employee. That's discrimination 101. How the fuck you get
discrimination?
Yeah, that's discrimination 101. How you gonna get a basketball team XYZ and you don't get a swimmer shit?
They make all the money.
We in the same. We got the same. It say Ohio State on my shirt, just like it say Ohio State on your shirt.
Technically,
that's cool.
Yeah.
Now the pay might be different.
They also don't pay the janitor the same thing they pay the director at GM. They both work for GM.
Yeah, that's true indeed. But when you're in a union, I was in a union at General Motors. I do know this. You still got to have fair pay, bro. Period. Point blank.
So whatever that sport,
they're gonna have to have some type of guidelines. Like that.
You can't guarantee.
Now I'm not saying that the best swimmer gonna get Heisman Trophy type winner type money. That's not gonna happen. We know that. But it's still gonna have to be some type of fair game for all sports throughout the whole damn thing. The golf team, everybody eat, B. Everybody gonna get some money.
It's gonna be your scholarship, bro.
Yeah, and it might be, but that's still a form of money.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna have to be.
It's still gonna be your scholarship for those other sports. That's like, y'all ain't really bringing us a bunch of money, we sponsor most of this. Y'all scholarship is your reward. The ones that bring in all the money is where that's gonna come from.
I don't know if they're gonna do it like that. I think it depends. It depends. 'Cause I don't know. Depending on what school you're going to, that's because it's probably gonna come down to a conference thing. Because like, let's say volleyball. I know like SEC volleyball bring in a lot of money. And now they got the professional volleyball league and shit too. Them bitches about to start getting drafted.
Yeah, I mean, like all of this just made me think about the HBCUs and how they gonna be able to survive and pay these
But see,
players that's going to their schools and
the
stuff like that too.
HBCUs is in their own conference, so it ain't like they got to go up against a stacked Power 5 or something like that.
Yeah.
Facts. It just just a thought, man. Just a thought, but interesting conversation. Interesting conversation, but gotta move on. So NBA season is upon us. As you know, we are in the middle. All-Star weekend is coming up around the corner. So we started the season off. We gave our opinions on the NBA's rule of everyone that is eligible to get an award at the end of the season had to play at least 65 games. And now that who I have as my MVP is not going to make the 65 game threshold, which is Joel Embiid, because now he has a knee injury and he was averaging 35 points, 11 rebounds, and 5 assists on 53% shooting. He will not be winning the MVP now. I'll get y'all lad. I got another question after I make my statement here. How do y'all feel? Do y'all feel like they should go back and like, man, these dudes should just go ahead and just let them miss whatever games they gonna miss, or keep this shit and these niggas gonna know better next year?
I think I don't have a problem with the rule per se, but I was just like, it should be at 60 games. I feel like 60 games is a good threshold. I mean, if you get hurt and you only play 45 or 50 games, hey, you just missed out. Hey, availability is an ability and injuries happen. So, I mean, you can't help that. But I feel like, 60 games is a good median for it. I think the biggest problem is going to be not necessarily, of course, some awards. The biggest thing is going to be that money. When it come time to start paying niggas for making all NBA and shit like that, somebody ain't gonna want to pay somebody. They gonna be like, man, I don't feel like you all NBA. They gonna be like, well, this award say I'm all NBA.
Them incentive-laden contracts.
I don't know, man, because it seems like most of the dudes I felt like gonna get the same thing. The 65 to me is not a bad number.
Yeah.
No, it's not bad.
I think 65 is a super fine number.
You don't make it. It is what it
is.
That's
a good amount of games where you get like 18 games to miss. Like that's like almost 20 games. That's
it's a quarter of the season.
Yeah.
Like, you can't be there for a quarter of the season, then what are we doing?
What am I paying you for?
That means you're missing a quarter of the season.
Exactly. This is still your job at the end of the day.
Employee of the year? Like, nah.
Exactly.
This ain't a sales job. This is a performance job.
And you got to be here to perform.
You got to show up and hit these quotas because you got to show up and give us something.
Exactly.
So your position is the same, Brianna? You like, hey, it is what it is, dog.
It is what it is. You won't make it, you don't make it. I'm sorry you got hurt, but it's a part of the game.
I feel like if you played 60 games and you average 30, I feel like you should still have some consideration. Because there's going to be some niggas out there, we're going to be like, man, ain't no way.
Now, I mean, I understand what you're saying, but at the same time, it's 82 games in the season. Like, that the actual season is 82 games, not 65. Like that, y'all supposed to be playing 82 games in the season. They pay you a lot of money to play 82 games in the season. Like, I understand that it might be rough on your body and you get your body to the game and all that stuff that go with, playing a sport and dedicating your time to that. But at the same time, like, it's 82 games in the season. You lucky they didn't make it 70. Like, they gave you 65. Like, at 60, it's like, what are we doing at that point? We might as well make it 55 and hope for the best. Then a lot of dudes won't ever be excluded from it.
Right.
Clay and Joel play about 55, 60 games a year.
Exactly. It was just
already got paid that they don't, like a lot of the dudes gonna get their money, they already got it. Now, yeah, some dudes is gonna end up with some eligibility and everybody gonna be like, how in the hell did he swing that? And they like, hey man, he had to be an alternate, such and such. But that don't mean the money that he's getting he doesn't deserve for that All-Star game he got that one time.
That's because it counts.
They get paid a lot of money now. The money in relationship to the work now is warped. It just is. Like, that's just how the money is. They make it's too much money now. So all of it's going to be warped out of control. So I'm not mad at it. Yeah, you're going to get some dudes that everybody think don't necessarily deserve it. But an all-star game is an all-star game.
And just because you got an incentive-laden contract and says if you make the All-NBA team and you still average 35, but you only pay
like you didn't
55
make that up.
games.
Right, exactly.
That's not my fault. Yeah, that's not my fault. If this is what the league came up with. Your representative said, yeah, that's cool with us. 65 sounds nice. Even now, y'all upset because you ain't gonna make the 65 games threshold. But
my thing is like Joel Embiid ain't missing out on money.
No,
he already got his contract. This dude is already an MVP. So next contract time, he good. I don't know if it's like in the last 3 years you got to be All-Star MVP or in your career. I don't know what's the qualifiers for you to get like that
Supermax.
Good. It's in the last 3 years or something.
I'm not sure. I just know like certain players have certain things. Certain kickers, like because I remember Paul George had one and he had made the All NBA team and he didn't make it.
That's for the Supermax. That's like anything related to the Supermax. You got to either be like All NBA or make an All-Star. But I'm saying, is that like within 3 years of signing your Supermax? So if you make an MVP, is that good for life, or you got to like get another award after 3 years for them to be like, yeah, you worth this Supermax money?
Yeah, I think it's more like an All-Star team.
You gotta maintain like all NBA status whenever they're offering you your Supermax.
It's just based off All NBA, not MVP.
Nah, it's like defensive awards and all that stuff.
Yeah. I thought it was, I thought it was based on all of that.
MVP will help, but if you making All NBA, you don't gotta win an MVP.
Right.
Right, you just got to win one, like one of the 3 awards.
I think you gotta, I think you gotta at least be All NBA. Yeah,
I think you got to be at least All NBA in that 3-year span.
Usually, if you made All NBA, you probably made the All-Star game, probably.
Right.
More than likely, yeah.
Yeah. So like with All-Star, see, that's why I was like with the All-Star, I don't know how it is, because it'd be kind of funny because the fans be voting. And niggas gonna vote for who they like.
Exactly.
Not necessarily
who needs to be in
who's deserving.
But that's what, like the coaches and the players kind of make up for it, right?
You would think so. I don't think so.
We were just talking about Trae Young.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess being popular, you can only be so popular.
Yeah, that shit gonna be biased unless they just come out with a criteria that they gotta go by.
Right.
That'll be hard because it's people voting.
I know. Because if they had a criteria, like I said, Trae Young probably would have been a shoe-in. This nigga Dame probably wouldn't have made it. Steph Curry probably wouldn't have made it either.
Exactly.
And is that just because their teams are bad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
And that's part of it, but you also got other players with stats that are just as good and their teams are winning.
Or winning.
That's big.
Exactly.
Like you got
That's what
like
I'm
the
saying, because they're a bad team.
yeah, you got like the Aaron Fox, his team winning. This nigga almost averaging like 30-9.
Yep.
And the Kings is in the playoffs right now.
Hey, he got his Supermax too.
He did.
Yeah. Hey, you get paid, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit. It is what it is. But
I don't know. I don't know. Cause I mean, like, with that Supermax is crazy because shit, I guess they gotta give it to somebody. Shit.
they do.
Do you feel like your somebody deserve it? I guess.
Facts. The other question I wanted to ask y'all, it had to deal with Joel Embiid. Like I said, he is averaging 35, which is fucking ridiculous. For a big man to be still just dominating like he was.
That's awesome.
And for me, it wasn't even close. 35, 11, and 5. It wasn't even close. He was the MVP. But now that he down for, they saying at least 4 weeks, and he's going to have the operation, or he's already had it.
Yeah, he out. I'll at him.
Do you think he should just shut it down no matter what, whatever happens with the 76ers? You think he should just shut it down for the rest of the year? Or you think if the 76ers can be in the play-in, you should let him come back?
I think if he
puts it at the end of the season, like the games will still matter when he comes back, right?
Yeah. Like if it's, let's say, because right now they're in like they're in the 5th slot. They 30-19, right?
Yeah.
So say if they free
5?
fall to like the 9th spot, and so they in the play-in, you know what I'm saying? And Joel has the opportunity to come on back. Should he come back, or should he just like shut it down for the season?
It depends. We know he's the team as a whole is a better team with him on the court. But is it worth him injuring himself even more? That would be something that he would have to decide.
I said I feel like if it's still a big risk at them getting hurt, then he shouldn't come back. But if he's good, you might as well come on back, bro. You make it. You are an advantage against anybody. It don't matter what seed y'all is. If y'all playing Boston, you the most unguardable nigga on the court. If you playing Milwaukee, you tied for the most unguardable nigga on the court. Like, y'all still be good. Matchups is matchups. So if he healthy enough to go, hell yeah, because the goal is to fucking win. That shit shouldn't change.
I was about to say they gonna need him, so it's not like it won't be the same team without him. If they can, stay up there, maybe. I don't know, man. What is shut it down doing? He came in this season healthy, and look what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
So are you just every time you get hurt, you just gonna shut it down?
Exactly. He get hurt.
Well, isn't this the injury where they had him sit down? They shut him down for like the season earlier in his career. Like this the same injury, just to another knee.
At this point, I'm pretty sure he didn't get shut down either.
Yeah, like I don't know, man. If it's a situation where you can definitely possibly more likely than not re-injure yourself, I would say shut it down. I wouldn't advise him to come back because he was doing the thing. In 3 games before then, he just dropped 70. Like he was doing amazing shit. So if he like when he's healthy and he is the best player in the league. Like he's the most unstoppable player in the league. Like nobody can do anything with him. But shit, if you come back and you re-hurt yourself, and then that puts next year in jeopardy. So then you just like you starting all over from square one. So I would say shut it down.
I mean, I feel like at this point, the 76ers know what they got, bro. He been like this since he got drafted.
Yes.
Yeah, he just didn't catch a Steph Curry stretch, bro. Where it all ended up coming together and he stayed healthy for a few years.
Yeah.
And even with all of that, he still pulled an MVP out of it.
And he's 29.
Yeah, so he still got years left on him.
Yep.
Hey, the one year he was like super healthy, they fucking blew the shit. So
This is true.
I mean, it
Well.
is what it is. Blame Ben Simmons, nigga.
I guess, man. I guess. Sean, you got any thoughts?
No, sir.
He done. He done with it. He like that nigga hurt. I ain't worried about it.
I mean, he
Hey,
stayed hurt. He came in the league hurt. I mean, shit. Him shutting it down and continuing to play, I mean, I don't see them winning no championship.
yeah, I mean, it was gonna be tough for them. I mean, it still be tough for them to win a championship with him, just because
Yeah.
Exactly.
they ain't never. We ain't seen them past second round. Shit,
Yeah,
with
exactly.
so shit, it's gonna be tough regardless.
Man.
Your best shot is always gonna be when he on the court. I'm just
Yep.
like, if you're healthy enough, you might as well play.
Mm-hmm. Facts. Well, interesting thoughts, but moving on. So it's Super Bowl week.
Super
The
Bowl.
last two teams. Before we get to the game, Brianna, how do you feel? I promised the audience that, I'm going to give you that opportunity to, state how you feel about, a couple weeks ago when you just, hey, I agree with you. I was like, hey, Baltimore going to win. So what happened? What happened?
What happened was we took an L. It felt like it was our time. Everything was aligning. But it is what it is. On to the next season. That's all you could do. Moving on.
Tell them how you really feel, Brianna. What the fuck is wrong with the coaching game plan? Fuck that shit. Let them know how you really feel. They sabotaged my nigga Lamar Jackson.
It's all right. We're going to be back and better than ever.
It's hard to bet against Patty Mahomes.
I can't believe it. Well, but so as y'all know, Super Bowl is here. So it is the Kansas City Chiefs versus the San Francisco 49ers. This is about to be a dog fight. You hear me?
Well, we hope.
A lot of people don't know who they going with. So
I know.
Since I did not get last week's pick right, and Darius did, and Blair did.
Yes.
Blair, who you got winning this game, man?
Oh, okay. I get to go first.
Yeah,
Well,
man. I mean, you won the whole playoff thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, you playoff champ. You won the game.
If I didn't go against Patrick Mahomes in the championship game, bro, Patrick Mahomes is that dude. You got to show me something. Again, he going to have to go out there and lay a dud. I ain't seen one yet, especially in the championship game. Super Bowl dude was excellent. He was a couple toe tweaks away from winning that game. So, of course, it's always going to be Kansas City it's always going to be Patrick Mahomes until I see something different.
All right. I feel that. Darius.
If man got good game coming up, man, you know what I'm saying? Got 49ers coming through with like 72 all-pro niggas. And the Chiefs coming with the all-pro nigga. His name Patrick Mahomes. I expect a great game from both sides. And I done posted it on my Facebook for 2 weeks, and I'm going to say it one more time. Do not bet against my homie. You can't do it. You can't do it, man. You lose money 99% of the time. This shit is crazy. I'm like Blair, man. I really like the 49ers chances. I feel the same way about the 49ers like I feel about the Ravens, man.
They
Shit,
look good, bruh. They
want the
seem like
Ravens
they
to win,
supposed to be
dog.
the dudes.
I want the 49ers to win so they get off Brock Purdy dick, just like I wanted them to get off Lamar Jackson. But it's like, man, I don't know what it is, bro. The dude Patrick Mahomes is a different animal when all the money is on the line, bro. We watched this man, by his standards, struggle all year. Man, dude got to the playoffs. It's like he put Madden on pro mode, bro. It's just he just be going crazy, man. I can't bet against the dude, bro. And he done beat these niggas already in the championship. A lot of them players are still there. Bosa was there, Kittle was there, Debo was there. So
They just
yeah,
hope
man.
Purdy make it through, bruh.
I've been rocking with him the whole playoffs. So I'm gonna go ahead, rock with him, man. I got him winning by 7.
All right.
35-28.
Brianna, who you got?
I'm going with the 49ers.
Ooh.
She said she can't do it.
Is there any Lowrys in that? Or just
no?
okay.
I just like the 49ers more than I like Kansas City. And this was before we lost to them.
Okay.
Sean, man, who you got, bro?
I'm going with the 49ers.
Ooh.
I mean, and I think a little bit of my logic is I think they don't have any weapons to stop Christian, man. And vice versa on the other running backs. I think the D line and the linebacker crew can definitely slow down Pacheco. I know Patty, he gonna get his off. He gonna get his off. The guys have been catching a lot better. Kelsey gonna be Kelsey. But I think the offense of the 49ers is gonna be decent. Decent enough just to get them over the hill and probably win by 6. I'll say 26-20.
26-20. That's crazy. So I've been going back and forth all week about this. Kansas City has the 9th overall ranked total offense. San Francisco is number 2 in all the NFL. Defense, Kansas City has the number 2 ranked defense in the NFL, and Kansas City has the 9th ranked defense in the NFL. It is all over the place. I finally know who I'm going with, man.
Go with the Ohio State boys.
I gotta go with the 49ers, bro. Gotta do it.
Chiefs gonna win. Chris playoff picture.
I think. Listen, man. What had happened was the Ravens stopped running the football, bro. They wouldn't even be here. The 49ers ain't gonna do that. I got Christian McCaffrey, who I think is gonna be the MVP of the Super Bowl. Yes, I'm throwing it in on top of it. Christian McCaffrey gonna be the MVP of the Super Bowl. Defensive MVP gonna be Bosa, and that's what's gonna happen, bro. Because what happened was, what you're gonna find out is they ain't gonna be able to block Bosa. They ain't gonna be able to block nobody on the defensive end.
No,
any of them. Right, not gonna be able to do it because their tackles are not that great. So where they're weak at is where the 49ers are strong at.
Exactly.
So I feel like Patty gonna struggle. He's still gonna get his off because ain't nobody stopping Kelsey. Let's just keep it real. Let's keep it a buck. Ain't nobody stopping Kelsey. But you know what I'm saying? What happened was, but they stopped running the ball and they should have won. and they should just been running the ball down their throat. But I understand it's the Patrick Mahomes thing.
Listen, man.
I feel like they gotta throw the ball. Fuck that shit. They the 49ers. We run this bitch, and we gonna run it down your throat and
Listen,
stop
man.
it.
I
And I
like
feel like
that.
that's what's gonna happen.
I like that game plan.
Christian McCaffrey out here, bro. He about the
I like
ball.
that game. I like that game plan. The Bills had the same one.
Who better, the Bills or the 49ers?
I mean, 190 rushing yards is 190 rushing yards. It don't matter who ran it.
Right.
Who defense is better, the 49ers or the Bills?
None of these defenses have mattered. The Ravens had the number 1 defense.
Listen, dog. They didn't score in the second half.
And that's
They ain't
fine.
scoring the second half. You think that the 49ers ain't gonna score on them? Hell yeah. They got Debo.
Hold on. And you talking about this defense. You talking about this defense. Hold on, man.
Listen, this the best. Hey,
the same one.
Is this not the best running back? Hey, is this not the best running back they done played the whole playoff?
It might be, but guess what?
Ain't this the best offensive line they done played this whole playoff?
Don't talk to me about this defense when I just watched Detroit put up 24 in the first half. Nigga.
And that's fair. That's fair. That's where they susceptible at. But also, their tackles are very, very suspect. Again,
that's fine. The same Nick Bosa was there when he beat him the last time.
You're right. And he also had Tyreek Hill out there the last time. He ain't got it out there now.
Hey,
all he got is Kelsey. I ain't worried about nobody else but Kelsey. That's all he got to worry about. I ain't worried about nobody else but Kelsey.
That's all he had last year.
Hey, and when the 49ers beat these dudes and they gonna handle them nice and sweet and put a bow on it, I'ma just sit back and enjoy the halftime show and watch Usher do his thing. That's all I'm talking about. That's all I'm about. You know what I'm saying? We gonna chill and drink
in it for Usher
and eat my chips and dip as you know the 49ers win the Super Bowl. Because that's what's gonna happen, man. That's what's gonna happen. Ain't no more Taylor Swift. You know what I'm saying? All those conspiracies don't even matter no more. This is Super Bowl, baby. 49ers for the dub. Holla. I'm with it.
Ain't you like 1-9 in playoff picks?
Hey man, I am not 1-9, sir.
He's definitely pretty slim out here in these streets, my dude.
I have the same exact record as you.
I don't believe that shit.
I have the same exact record as you. What you mean? Gee. I ain't worried about it, man. I'm not worried about it. I think it's gonna be a great game, though. It's gonna be a great game until about the third quarter, and it might get a little ugly. Who knows? It just might. But let me sit back and chill. Y'all know what it is. It's Brianna's Trivia, America's favorite game. Go ahead, Brianna, take it away.
I have a game I want to play with you guys. So, pick a category. NBA, WNBA, or NFL.
Is this one question per category or it's like...
No, you have to know the players for these franchises. So you want to do
NBA, I would say NBA for me.
You want to do NBA? I want to do NFL. You gotta know the players.
I think we should do the NFL. I think I know more NFL.
You know more NFL players than NBA players.
I don't know, man. It's whatever, man. I don't know. I don't know, man. Because I'm trying to think, like, who's an obscure NBA player that I just have no idea that's still in the
NBA? It'd be the same thing in the NFL. It's obscure.
Yeah, I know. You be like, I forgot about Joe Flacco.
Right.
And it's not it's just you gotta know their names. You gotta know the names of these NBA, NFL, or WNBA players. You gotta know names. So which do you feel most confident in?
I would be more confident in the NBA, but I don't know all them dudes.
I don't know, man. Sean, what you more confident in, bro?
NBA.
Let's go NBA, man. Two niggas already saying.
Oh shit! I guess
Yeah.
we going
My
NBA.
game is you have to give me last names of these players for every letter of the alphabet.
Oh wow.
And we're going to go in order. So Chris is going to start with A. Sean, you'll do B. Darius, you'll go C. Blair, D. And then we'll go back around. You only got 5 seconds to give me a name. If you don't give me a name, you are out the game.
Hold on. These gotta be
Okay.
current players.
No, they could be retired.
Okay, cool. Let's go.
All right, let's go.
Okay,
Hold on. First name. Hold on. You said first name or last name got to start
It
with the
has
letter.
to be last name.
Okay.
Has to be last name. You only got 5 seconds. If you don't get in 5 seconds, you are out of the game, and it moves on to the next player.
All right, I got it.
All right, Chris, you are starting us off with A. Go.
Steven Adams.
Sean, B.
Carlos Boozer.
Who was next? Me?
Yep, C.
Steph Curry.
DiVincenzo.
Alex English.
What?
Yeah, you got F. I got Alex
got
English. F.
Fuck.
All right,
I'm out.
Sean, you out the game, Sean. You got
I can't think of no F.
Darius, you got F.
Kenneth Fareed.
Blair.
Okay.
Brady.
H.
I got H. Oh, okay. Dang, that's a horse grant. Michael Hall.
Who's Michael Hall?
He exists. You know it. You know it. Gray Hill.
Darius.
I don't know Michael Hill. Oh,
Darius, you on I.
I said Kyrie Irving.
Jaquez. Jaquez, I already said it.
Jaquez. Oh, what I got now?
Okay.
Oh.
John.
I'm out. I don't know. I can't think of no K.
Darius, you got K.
I got K.
Yep.
Bernard King.
Oh, I gotta use him.
L.
Lament.
M. Darius.
Malik Monk.
N.
Nose.
Notice Noel.
No, this is nigga. It's somebody in the league named Nose. I don't remember his first name. His last name is Nose.
Oh, no.
Oh,
You made no way. He didn't know where.
Disqualification.
I'm gonna say the first name too.
Yeah, what's the name?
Aaron. I don't know. I don't know his first name. I just know there was somebody named Nose.
No.
He in the G League.
Nose. Noles.
Brianna doing her fact checks.
That's Noel.
Les, I think. I could be wrong.
I don't know who that is.
Okay. Well, I'm out.
They got Noel. That's it.
Yep.
Noel.
Darius, you are the winner.
Yeah, baby.
And that was cool.
Yeah, that was different. I like that. Because I could not think of it. I'm like, man, what?
I know you put on this spot. You like, damn.
Hey, that 5 seconds put it on your ass.
I'm trying to tell you.
See, and I'm thinking about current players. I'm like, I can't even think about no damn past players right now.
Care. It's just a game, and I know these dudes.
I could have said Sean Kemp. Mm-hmm.
This is exactly why I'm
think
glad.
about him after the fact. You like, damn, I know all of these dudes with A.
Exactly. This is why I'm glad I play my team on 2K.
Right?
Well, that was a good time. Well, guys, appreciate y'all for watching. Continue to like, share, subscribe. We'll holler at y'all till next week. Till then, take care. Deuce.
Peace.
Peace.